Alrighty guys, hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a first look at Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the game and what I think of the game so far. I have played probably like 2 to 3 hours of Part 2 so far, and I've been enjoying the hell out of it. So let's just jump straight into things. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for me. Let's go. Okay, so we're in game right now, as you can see. I've actually just completed the campaign as of yesterday. I basically just blazed through it. Something to keep in mind in terms of the story of the game. They were getting more of it in like, what day is it today? 1st of the 3rd of March now. So in like another 7 days, we're going to be getting more stories. So that's something to keep in mind. If you play this now and you find that the story is very, very short, that is why. And I'm not going to touch too much on the story experience in this video, mainly just because this story was mainly just set up, explaining the world, the new world, the characters, the new kind of plot points. It's all kind of set up stuff. We haven't really had much in terms of plot development and things actually happening yet, so I don't want to touch on the story too much or diss on it or say it's amazing yet, because we simply just haven't gotten enough of it. Now, as for other aspects of the game, I think there are some amazing parts to Part 2, and it does everything that I wanted it to do to modernize the game and bring it into the new age of gacha. So first things first, as you're probably noticing, it looks way better. It looks so much better graphically. Like, it's such a nice looking game now that it's actually kind of insane. And it's awesome. Also, I picked up this character, Senadina. Oh, she's so fucking cool. I love this character so much. So I love her design, I love her personality, her kit, combat, across the board, super fun, very happy with that. So, for those of you who don't know how this works, you can still access the old kind of like Honkai Impact 3rd kind of stuff. And if you're a new player coming to the game, you've never played before, you will have to do some of the old content on your new account, so some of the Part 1 stuff, until I believe your account gets to level 30. That doesn't take too long. You can do that in pretty much a day, a couple hours. Honestly, it's not that hard to do. Just play through the storyline. If you are starting out, just go here to attack. It'll take you through some tutorial stuff. Just go through the tutorial stuff and just do the story. If you're coming in as a new player. I just realized that actually my black shirt is kind of messing with the green screen effect. It's kind of transparent. That's kind of funny. And then once you unlock it, you'll essentially get access to the thing and just follow through the story. That's how you unlock it. And what's really, really cool about this thing, a lot of things this does with the new version, with the menu screen, if you haven't played Impact 3rd, the way it would work before is you would just have this menu screen and you would, navigate through all your missions and stuff right now. There was not a hub world like this. You could not walk around in the space, and that's something that's really, really cool, and it makes such a big difference, like, modernizing the game, rather than interacting, like, solely through a menu. Like, the way you would do it before is ignore the hub thing. You would click here to go to attack, you'd go to your story mission or whatever challenge content you wanted to do, and that's how you would interface with the game. But it makes such a big difference just having a hub space you can walk around in. And one thing that's really, really cool, if you haven't noticed already, depending on where I position my character, when I press the button that is the tilde key to bring up the menu, as you can see, the background of where I'm standing changes relative to where I'm standing. So if I go around here, I turn this way, it changes. It's cool, I like it. Game kind of needed stuff like that to make it feel a bit more modern. Now, there are some parts of the interface that haven't been like updated to the new interface style, the old interface style. That's fine, it's whatever. But yeah, genuinely been really enjoying the game from a graphics and visual standpoint, a lot of the quality of life things as well. If you want to bring up your mouse, you can view things in like Alt and it brings up all these different menus. It's such a much better of a way of doing it, and it feels like more modern the way they're doing it now as well. Now, as for combat, let's just queue up some combat. So you can come into the map and we're just going to go do one of the challenge stages in the new content. I'm actually going to redo one of the old ones because I'm not quite ready for that one yet. But basically the way this works is, this is kind of like your Spiral Abyss, I suppose, for the new game mode. Now, see, here's the thing with Impact 3rd Part 2. This is not a new game. This is an existing content updated for like new content, basically, just a complete overhaul. So you're still going to be doing, when you're playing this game, you're still going to be doing the initial challenge content that was in Part 1. It's still going to be updated, it's still going to be a thing you're going to be doing, and it's still going to be a part of the reward cycle. This is just going to be like a new tower, kind of like endgame kind of game mode, where you'll do things. I believe it's an endgame mode because it kind of feels like one. Maybe it's not, maybe it's just like a new type of mission. Honestly, I haven't really played enough yet to really determine that. It doesn't really necessarily feel all that challenging yet either, but hey, new combat is fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's very, very fun the way all the characters feel. And the combat definitely feels more fresh. Citadina having the aerial attacks make her feel like really, really fun. She can attack in the air, and it's really, really fun to play with. Just being able to jump as well is such a big thing. Looking at you, Honkai 𝙀𝙑𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. No, I'm kidding. I love Honkai 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀. It's one of my favorite games. I play it all the time. But just being able to jump around like this is just really, really fun, and an aspect of the game I really enjoy. Any performance and stuttering you're seeing as well, it's because I'm recording the game currently on my PC. Isn't amazing all the time necessarily. I do need to upgrade it at some point, but the game runs flawlessly on your PC, and you can download the PC client through Steam or through the web browser. I'd recommend downloading the web browser version because something to keep in mind. I made the mistake of downloading the Steam version. If you do download the Steam version, it is locked to your Steam account. You will not be able to play it on your phone. Unless they've changed that, but I don't think they have. But you won't be able to play on your phone if you use the Steam account version. So make sure you're aware of that. If you want to actually be able to play on your phone as well as on your PC, make sure you download through the website. And make sure you download the correct server region your friends are playing to. There's multiple server regions. And you can't change them after you've done it as well. So, yeah. Story I've been enjoying so far, even though it's a small amount. Graphics have been amazing, and the combat generally has been really, really great. I've been enjoying the absolute shit out of it. Now, so they're the kind of main things you'll be doing in terms of gameplay. You'll be exploring these spaces. There isn't too many of them yet. I imagine there's going to be more in the next part of the story. You've got that little new game mode. You're going to be doing the old existing challenge modes, which are just gone through the menu here. You've got like your tower-based mode, your boss fight mode, your roguelike mode, like all that kind of stuff. And there's going to be plenty of content in the game if you're a new player coming in. Now is actually one of the best times to jump in as well, because there are, a ton of events going on where you can get a lot of lovely rewards for doing, but there's also the login events as well, with a ton of really good goodies you can grab at the moment. And if you're a new player as well, you'll have a button down like this kind of section of the screen. It's like the starter manual guide. Just follow those missions. It's basically a bunch of missions and a bunch of different things that'll give you some really good rewards and even some free S-rank Valkyries. So you're going to want to try and pick this up. As you can see, I'm actually doing the returning missions at the moment because I haven't played this game in a little while. And I just got another 200. And you know what? Let's pump some more pulls. Even though I don't necessarily need to, I'm just going to do it anyways. Actually, I think I'm going to do it on the equipment supply because I wouldn't mind picking up the weapon. I believe that's how that works. Alright, so great. We're going to do a pull here. If we get it, we get it. If we don't get it, we don't get it. I wouldn't mind her weapon though, or at least a better weapon than I want. I ran it already. Okay. Well, I didn't really have too many pulls. I did my pulls kind of off screen. But yeah, been really enjoying this game so far. Very, very fun. I've obviously played this a little bit before prior to part 2 coming out. But yeah, great game. Highly recommend it. And if you've never tried Honkai 𝙀𝙑𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 before, I definitely recommend trying it now. There's, yet again, some great rewards. The game's been significantly overhauled. Yes, you'll have to play some of the old content first. Honestly, the old content is still pretty good though. It's pretty fun. With some great story, I'd recommend doing it anyways. But you can just get your account to level 30 and just jump straight into part 2. You don't necessarily need to have played the old stuff. There is some references to like certain terminology and things, but it's not a requirement. You can literally just jump in and enjoy the game easily. So my general thoughts on the game so far is it's pretty enjoyable. I've been having a good time playing, and I probably honestly recommend you guys give it a go. Anyways, that's going to be all for today's little first look at the game. I'm going to be playing more of this in the future, so if you enjoyed today's video, do leave a like and do subscribe to the channel because I will be making more 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 content as it comes out. I do have some plans for some Honkai 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 content coming soon, and I've got some other games I want to go and check out. So if you're looking forward to any gacha content, consider subscribing. Alright, bye guys.